Darn it, where'd they go? They had to go this way. Keep your eyes open. Roar! I think they're gone. Phew, I think we managed to evade them. But there isn't any point hiding here. We have to get over this mountain to get away. Let's go as soon as we're ready, what do you... Alright, so here's a Kangaskhan statue. Now we can check our storage or save, or both. Which is perfect, because I need some apples. Deposit... No, that was a good enough amount. Alright, apple, times 3. Anything else? No, I think that's good for now. Select. There we go. Alright, let's go. Are you ready? Yes. Which way should we go? Let's take Rock Path first. Okay, let's go. So, Mount Blaze is the obvious place where we have to go first, but if you want some items, or just experience, you can go through Rock Path first and, you know, have some fun in there. And you're not really timed on this. The Pokemon Mob will never really catch up to you. This is just a side path for wanting a little bit of experience. In other words, it's an option. You don't need to do it. Now, in case I haven't ingrained it into your mind enough, it's not required. And to make things even more annoying, when the hell am I learning Water Gun? Hey, an apple. Oh, big apple, even better. Man, if I had Water Gun right now, that Numel would be dead. So, the burn status affliction will deal 5 damage to you over time, I believe every Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I still haven't gotten hit by burn. So maybe every 20 steps. Or 20 turns. Ouch. Oranberry? Thank you. What's this? Oh, Pecha Berry. Take the lead. Gravel Rock, go! 40 damage. That's not 40 damage. That's 40 damage. Attaboy. I believe health also... like, natural health increase is slowed while you're burned? I'm probably thinking of something else. Like some other status affliction. Nidorino. Here's a tip for you folks at home wanting to learn how to play video games for YouTube. Have a drink on hand. Not necessarily an alcoholic beverage, because that's... I still find alcohol to be a substance of evil. Just have something to satiate your thirst. That is one evasive Numel, for the record. That, or he's also very blind. Because no one was hitting anyone. Stairs? Rock Path is also not that long of a dungeon. I believe it's... this is the last floor, or the next floor is the last. Cherry Berry. A seed. Last seed. Yipe. Uh-oh. Yeah, you take the brunt of that for a sec. There we go. Uh-oh. Get him! I got a couple more Oran berries, so... chow down. Anything to the right? And Numble. Okay. Bop. Oh, right. That won't work. Note to self, use 2 moves against Numble. Ah! Oh. Doesn't cut through. Darn it. Yo, Pidgeot. Kutch! That's another one of those Pokemon where it's disagreed on the pronunciation. I, as a kid, used to say Pidgeot. I believe because of an instruction manual. What the? Isn't this where we started from? I guess that path we took just loops back to where it started. Looks like you have to go over Mount Blaze to move on. What a geek, let's do our best. So you can just keep going through Rock Path if you want to, but I'm not going to. Apple, this. So, Pidgeot, as a kid, I had a Pokedex book that pronounced Pidgeot's name as Pidgeot. Whether or not it is pronounced Pidgeot or Pidgeot is still very in the I don't know area. I haven't looked it up on, like, a name origin page on Bulbapedia, which is usually my go-to source for how a Pokemon got its name. Because the theories as to what the name origin could be is usually helpful. That's right, come over to me. A new move, Smoke Screen! Forget what this one does. Oh, he has to keep taking damage. Yeah, no. Get him! And he said, get him! Oh, a Magby. I believe they have Flame Body, so physical contact could burn me. A lot of HP. Gonna heal up a little. Oh, Magby on the warpath. Pidgeot. I saw a Slugma. Oop. Come on now. There we go. I've noticed Frustration's only doing 45 damage, which is solid damage for this point. Might not be worth keeping around, though. What's this? Taunt? Eh. Taunt just makes Pokemon only use attacking moves on you. And if you're kind of a glass cannon, like first stage Pokemon tend to be, then not really worth your time. On a strategic level, yeah, it's perfectly fine. In this type of scenario, eh. Alright, so I got a new tactic, which is keep your distance. Let's see what that does. Try to keep his distance from foes while moving. So if a Pokemon does come after it, it will fight, but otherwise it won't try to antagonize anything. Ouch. Huh. Solid damage against Psyduck, so I can only imagine what damage that'd do to Charmander. So Numble's to my south. There he is! Run! Uh-oh. Caught between a rock and a numble. Rock spelled with a C. That's enough out of you. Ouch! Sheesh. Pidgeot ain't nothing to mess with. One more. Confusion. Ah! Kecleon shop! So, this is the Kecleon shop. If you got some money on you, or Poke, you can buy some stuff from him. A Reviver Seed. Do I have enough? Ooh, cool. I'm actually going to do the... no, I don't have anything I want to actually swap out. So, I'm going to get, and then talk to Kecleon. They're not a safe haven, by the way. It's just convenient that there was no one around, so I can heal a little bit. But the Kecleon shop, it's a Kecleon shop on the go. If you try to steal anything from his shop, though, like if you try to leave the tile without paying and refuse to pay after he warps over to you, the entire floor will be swarmed with Kecleon trying to fight you. And they move at triple speed, I believe. So, if you want a challenge, go for it. Steal from a Kecleon shop. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it. You'll notice that the Fire-type Pokemon are all moving on lava, so Charmander could do that too if he's so inclined, but he's not able to move on his own, apparently. Unless I give him a tactic to do so. I plan not to, though. Jeez. Charmander, please. Oh, I was hungry? I didn't even know. Wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna go back to Kecleon real quick. What up? I'm gonna drop this right by your feet. Stop that. Place. So you can also sell stuff to him. So I just got 1,500 Poke for that special band that I wasn't using. Yo. Cool deal. Alright, to the stairs. Burn also lowers your attack stat, I believe, in this game, because it does in normal games. Oh. Burns do not go away automatically. Like paralysis or sleep. Poison also does not go away, I believe, until... Wait! No, I'm wrong. I was gonna say until you're on your last bit of HP, it would go away. I think that was a feature added in the Gen 4 games on DS. So neither one of these guys can learn Thief, but it's good to have around. Just like if someone needs a Dark-type move. Power Band. Probably gonna have to dish that soon. That Magby snuck up on me. Another instance of a Numel sneaking up on me. Although, unlike the previous Numel, he's not completely evasive. course, Charmander will walk on lava if his pathfinding is helping out his belly at all. Like to take the shortest possible route to get somewhere. Shockwave. That is a powerful move. I'm actually going to Wonder Tile that. Trying to think about my best course of action for that Slugma. Oh, Shuckle. Like in the main games, Shuckle is not that strong, but he's got great defense. If nothing else, that's really all he's got. Shuckle? Come to think of it, I think I should have kept my Hunger Seed from earlier on in Rock Path. Because that might have come in real handy for the boss. I actually don't remember if it would do anything. Normally in dungeons, if you toss a Hunger Seed at a foe and they eat it, they will become hungry and they will only do 1 damage to you. Oh no! The Tragedy! Rapidash, no! Okay. We don't need the Poke. We need that Poke. Ground Gummy for ground types. Or was it fighting types? Ground, yep. Yonder way. Alright, so now Charmander is wrapped. He can't move or do anything. Shuckle is just gonna keep rapping at him. On the plus side, Shuckle also couldn't do anything, so it freezes up both the target and the user. Gonna go ahead and consume a Max Elixir. I hope I don't live to regret that, because Mountain Blaze, I don't remember how many floors it has. Should really pull out my strategy guide sometime. Black Gummy, I believe, is for ghost types. Is it not? Or dark types. Dark type. Come back here! Oop. Of course. Oh no, your belly is empty. Apple? Double Torkoals. So Torkoal has the white smoke ability, meaning it won't take any status downs. Uh-oh. There's smoke screen in effect. So now, no matter what move Bew does while he has the Whiffer effect, he will not land any of the hits. Like, they will connect, but it will act as though it missed. So I'm going to use Confusion right here. It missed. It was unaffected. Tail Whip unaffected. Scratch unaffected. So I can't do anything. I believe I can still throw Gravel Rocks? Yeah. So Gravel Rocks will still do damage, but any other normal attacks I do will not do anything. So it looks like Psyduck's level up system, or experience point gain has slowed down to match Charmander, or to let Charmander keep up, because I'm not leveling as fast anymore. Meanwhile, Charmander is still going strong. Ah, what was I worrying about? Okay. Oh. If you fight a Pokemon who has an item and they go on some terrain that most Pokemon can't go on, such as... Okay, I shouldn't say most. If they go on treacherous ground, then the item that they would drop would be lost. So if a Rapidash holding Poke would be found, like I saw earlier, if one of those Rapidashes that they're holding a Poke item and they drop their item on lava, it's incinerated and you can't get it at all. On the other hand, if they drop it in water, they can get it. I believe the other terrain that you cannot pick up a item from is going to be air. If it's floating on air, it will just drop straight to through the dungeon and you can't get it. Unless you had a fishing rod item. But no, that's crazy. Alright, so now that we're at the midpoint, we can save our game here at the Kangaskhan statue. But let's keep going. Music's changed up a little. Firo! Hey, you're intimidating me with your leers. Don't be lowering my defense. Speaking of which, I'm gonna whack my tail at you. That's gonna be intimidating. You're gonna be caught off guard. Permanently. Oh my god, he wagged his tail at me. Canine. I mean RK9. What's that? It's Poke. Come here! I'm giving you a hug. Ow! Roar, the strongest move in this game. Oh, look at him all peacefully sleeping. Rude awakening! Man, when am I gonna learn Water Gun? Now we're both permanently disabled. I mean, lowered defense. Same thing. It's not actually the same thing. I apologize for that. Item. I feel like there could have been a solid reference to be had there. Oh well. All this magma is making me thirsty. Is this it? Is this Mount Blaze's summit? Wow, this is incredible. Wow, this is incredible. I know it's a volcano, but the lava flow is much higher than normal. This might also have a link to the natural calamities. Ooh, it's like a furnace. I'm getting roasted. I don't want to spend any time in a place this dangerous. Let's get through this quick. Halt! Huh? What? It suddenly turned dark. I can hear the mountain screams. It is shrieking in pain. Someone is causing Mount Blaze to writhe in agony. Is it you? Huh? You got it wrong. It's not us. We just happened to be passing through here. Who are you, anyway? Show yourself! The mountain's rage is my rage! I am Moltres, the warrior of fire am I! There is no forgiving those who befoul the mountain! On guard! Boss fight? What do I got? Shockwave. Let's use Shockwave against him. Oh, we can't use it. I guess we're in trouble now. I'm gonna go ahead and toss a Graveler Rock. He'll come forward and disable! Alright, let's wail on him for a little bit. Bop! Should be coming out of paralysis. Yep, right there. Okay, Fire Spin, I believe, is a pretty strong move in this. And it traps you, so it does continual damage as well. Okay, good. View's attack rose a little bit. But, there we go. I'm not done! I'm not finished yet! Wait, listen! We're not here to cause trouble. We're here only because we were chased here. You have to realize, this mountain isn't the only place that's suffering. Natural calamities are occurring all over the place. We're fugitives now, so we can't do anything, but we want to help other Pokémon that are suffering from these natural disasters. Did you say that sincerely? It's true, believe me! If you think I'm lying, look at my eyes. Hey! Fine. I trust that you aren't lying. Phew, that was scary. Felt like my knees turned to jelly. You may pass. Get through Mount Blaze. And, promise me this. Promise me that you will find the cause of the calamities that rack our world, and stop the disasters from sowing more destruction and suffering. Okay, I promise. Of course, that's not possible right now, but... So we will. We'll get on it. We're being hunted, so we can't get to it right away. But we're a rescue team. We'll investigate what's behind the natural calamities, I promise. I will hold you to that promise. You made me believe that you will honor that promise. If you do not forget the courage you showed in facing me. Is there anything else? No. I was only preparing to take off. Oh. Does it need to do that? Farewell! Phew. Ew, that was scary. But I'm glad Moltres understood us. That was key. Anyway, let's get off Mount Blaze ourselves. We sure walked a lot. I'm bushed. Let's rest up. The view's fantastic. Oh look, what do you look over there? See how small Mount Blaze looks from here? We've come a really long way, haven't we? What a geek, do you remember how hard it was to get across Mount Blaze? I don't think too many Pokemon can get through there. And then we gave it our all to get out here. Do you know what I'm thinking? We've come so far, maybe there aren't any more Pokemon that can get to us. Oh, there's someone else? Well, who do you mean? Oh, I get it. There's Alakazam. You're right. Alakazam's team should be able to get here. Yep, we don't have a choice. We have to keep going. I think we need to go somewhere no one else can get to. Let's be positive and keep moving. Huh? What's the matter? Aren't you coming, What a Geek? Huh? Am I tired? They're chasing us down. We can't afford to rest. And, I told you already. I said I would go with you, What a Geek. Oh, come on. No need for that long face. I'm fine. Let's go, What a Geek. I'll go wherever you go. And yet he's taking the lead. Alright. And so, What a Geek's harrowing journey continued. Seeking refuge in even harsher places, they fled north. They crossed row upon row of mountains, forded fetid swamps, scaled frozen cliffs, until finally, What a Geek's tiny team arrived in a world of snow, a frigid wasteland of driving blizzards.